James and Max here, and this video is super, super important because not only are we going to reveal the specific source that we're going to walk you through, it's not just about knowing the source, it's about knowing how did we get to this point, and then why this particular source at this point in time is so important. So number one, the pain that we had to go through to get to this point. And what do I mean by pain? Max and I have been involved in this AI world. I've been involved deeply in it since 2018. Max and I together have been really focusing on this for about a year and a half now, and we've seen all these changes happen. First with ChatGPT, and then it was pictures, and then Max and I we really started getting into GPTs. GPTs were a component of ChatGPT that lets you interact with it. But there was still more that we wanted. It wasn't just about interacting. We wanted things to be just set up with that cool interaction, but have it do the work that we needed. So what do I mean by pain? The pain that we had to go through is that like we've been on top of this for months now, years now, and we see the changes happening so quickly, and there's a lot that you can do, but man, when you want to do some of these crazy things, it's like, who has the time? We don't. Who has the effort or who has the skills and knowledge to do all this kind of crazy programming stuff? Go here and download this code. Go to this site and grab this, then mix and match it with this. Then all of a sudden, 5 hours later, isn't this cool? We don't have the time for that. And especially if we're trying to explain it to all of our buyers, people are just going to say, man, this is just too much geek speak, too much technical stuff. But we know that the power is there. And that's why we've been so frantically searching for this. And then the moment has arrived. So Max, just speak to the point of, before we give the reveal of this particular source, what we've gone through to get to this point.
Yeah, so we've heard about AI agents a couple of months ago, and we were immediately like, oh, well, this is amazing. This is the next big thing. Let's dive right into it. So we started to do some research, all excited. And like we were like, oh yeah, ready to get started with these AI agents, only to realize that the options that we have right now are way too complex. Like James and I, like James has been working online for like since 1999, I
That's
think.
correct.
I've also been working online for quite a while, full time now. But for us, this like a new concept of AI agents was still way too complex. Like it was, I could have given this to my developer and he might have been able to do this for me. But then we came across this new platform that we're going to be revealing in just a moment. And this is actually something that allows you to create AI agents without all the technical complexity that was or that is involved with all of the other ways that are out there right now that allow you to create AI agents. So now with this new thing that we came across and that we're now using on a daily basis, everybody can now get started building AI agents. And the crazy part is that, like, there are some people who are talking about AI agents yet, but most of the people have no idea that they even exist. And the ones who know that AI agents are a thing already, most of them don't know that they're actually easy to create. And this is something that is super exciting because like we have figured out this way that allows everybody without any technical knowledge to create AI agents, even right now, while 99% of the approaches to create these AI agents are still very complex. This one here is super easy and you can really get started for free, and it's just insane.
Yeah, so part of what you're paying with this low price that we have with this product is for you not to have to go through those hundreds of hours that Max and I literally spent to figure out to get to this quick point. So that's part of what you're paying for, and that's a big deal. Now, when we reveal this source, it's important to know that it's also how we framed it and how we're going after it. So it's not just about knowing the source, it's about how do you use this in the most efficient way, and that's another big part of this course. So we're going to reveal the specific source that you don't have to go through the pain that we went through in all these other AI agents things. It was just ridiculous. We've now found what is so, so amazing to use, and we're going to share that with you right now. So we're going to share our screen. So that particular source that we have spent so much time to get to is central.zapier.com. Central.zapier.com. Now, the first thing that I want to say here is this is not your normal Zapier. So you might say, I'm familiar with Zapier. Yes, This is completely different. This is AI agents. Central.zapier.com. This is where we can combine the power of AI agents. Think of GPTs, if you've ever used those before, interacting with AI to interact with Zapier to set things up to make it happen. There's so many crazy things that we're going to show you that you can do with this, but just think of it as like this. It's not like just about how can we set up a Zap. It's like, how can we talk to AI to say, in this scenario, do this. In this scenario, do that, and then create this machine to do the work. Now, that could be to make us basically like superhuman in terms of what we do. We set these all up for ourselves. How could we replace a VA? Max and I have a team of VAs that we use that we've now made those VAs better. We've also now made it that there's certain VAs that we don't have to use anymore. So there's a cost savings, there's a time savings, also making ourselves and other people superhuman. Those that use this are going to crush all those that don't. Then also selling this as services. So people want all this kind of stuff done. You don't have 40 hours a week to dedicate to this person, but you could have 4 minutes to set this up, that you could be getting paid on a recurring basis in most cases to do the work. You're getting rid of your work, and you may not have necessarily had the skill to do it initially. You're getting rid of that work by now having the AI and this central.zapier.com doing it for you to get paid. Max, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, I just want to say that, you might be familiar with the concept of GPTs, and like the difference between GPTs and what we have here for you, like central.zapier.com, is really that GPTs have all the knowledge, but they can't do the work for you. The central.zapier.com, like these AI agents, they have all the knowledge, but they can go ahead and actually work for you as well. And this is the big difference here. And this is why, I'm super excited about GPTs. But this here is like the next level. Like this is the stuff that I wanted to see inside of a GPT, but that was not available, or that is still not a part of the GPTs. Like GPTs are amazing. They know a lot. But this here, what we have here for you, is actually something that can also implement everything that you tell it to implement. Like this is insane, because it's literally like sitting right next to a super smart person and have that person do all the work for you, while you just say like, hey, let's call your the guy next to you, James. I know you know everything, but can you please also do it all for me while I don't pay you any money? And this is really what this is all about. And this is why I'm super excited. I mean, I don't want to exploit nobody, but like if I can get someone to work for me without me having to open my wallet, and this person sitting right next to me is like a Harvard professor, like this is like, the ultimate solution for everybody who wants to make money online. Because as James already said, you can sell this as a service, or you can have central.zapier.com, like the AI agents, work on all kinds of tasks in your own business. Like this is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we're the first to come to market with this to truly break this down. I've seen a couple people say, oh, this is AI agents. It's just like everything is AI now, right? Like all these guys are developing software and they call it AI, and it's just software, but they put AI. It's not true AI. Just like when people talk about AI agents, it's just software they created. It's nothing to do with AI agents. This is the real deal, cutting edge, getting you in there before everybody else. I mean, you should be excited because the timing of this is absolutely insane. And if you run with this, like Max said, imagine if you had a team of Harvard professors working for you for free. I mean, think about that. Like, that's crazy to think like that. And that's what we've talked about in the past. Like, oh, AI is going to replace everything. Oh, and then GPTs are going to do it. It's like, but the reality was, yeah, you could make some cool pictures. Yeah, you could write a paper if you were in college and maybe trick your professor, okay? But now it's like we're talking real nuts and bolts here, the realness that could disrupt people. This could disrupt people, but again, the majority of people don't know about this, and the vast majority of the world, 99.9 repeating, are not going to implement something like this. You are ahead of the curve to the point of years. We are going to see things 2 or 3 years. This world is going to be very, very different because of stuff like we're doing right now. We, meaning Max and I and you, the person that implements this, are going to change the world, and we're going to make so much money. See, the thing with Max and I, and maybe you listening to this right now, we're full of ideas. Okay. And that's great. And everybody talks about their ideas, right? I thought about Uber before everybody else. I thought of all this stuff before Elon Musk. But James, did you implement it? Most of the time, no, but I had great ideas. Now, Max and I, we're building websites. Max and I are building teams. We're increasing the amount of VAs that we're hiring, but we're also getting rid of VAs. We're able to insert ourselves now in multiple projects, whereas before you couldn't do that because you just didn't have the time to do it. Now Max and I are setting up AI channels. Max and I are doing all these service things. We're selling all this stuff on the side. And it's like, well, we don't care because time is not an issue anymore. If we can just think of it with our idea, we can now implement it specifically with this tool, specifically with this process. So get excited now in the future videos. The next videos are going to go, we're going to get right into the nuts and bolts of it. But hopefully you now understand the moment in time that we're in, the pain that you now don't have to go through, and you're going to be opened up to a brand new world. But you have to take action. If you don't take action, none of this matters. So we're going to see you on the next video.